preparing for pump session number 2. Welcome to my private pump session. Let's see, we've got to get our tops out. And that'll do it. So, whoa. So how is everyone doing this evening? Right now I'm just preparing myself for my second pump session of the day. And today I'm going to be using this pump. Sorry guys. So if you just bear with while I get all hooked up. How's everyone's day been? So I decided I need to start with a goal. So my goal for today's session, oh, hold on a second, is to fill both of these empty tubes with milk. Natural human breast milk. So, and what we do, twist. For those that are faithful in watching my live streams, I'm pretty sure you know how this goes. Anyone that is new, welcome, and I will get started shortly. So then once you connect that, I have my pump bra on. Again, this breast is most full right now, so I kind of wish that I had a 5 ounce on this side and a 2 ounce on this side, because I can guarantee this is going to fill up in about 5 minutes, guaranteed. So see how that works. And make sure your nipple is in the suction cup properly, because if it's like stuck to the sides, it kind of creates an interesting situation. It really doesn't, like, it's not a huge problem, but it can be like a little, I don't know, a little weird. So that's what I'm doing, is I'm making sure the nipple fits in. Making sure the nipple fits in the suction just right. Make sure your bra is on great, and we can pump together. I do have something on, but it looks like I don't have anything on my bottom half. But that's okay. Who cares about that? Even if I didn't, who cares? So now I'm just going to connect my tubing. So, and pretty soon, I'm going to be launching my own website. It's going to be, again, based on the same thing. And I will make a video once that site is launched. I'm actually pretty excited. Just started working on it. So now we have a little bit of a problem, because I'm only getting action on this side. Can you see the nipple being pulled in and out right there? And on this side, I'm not getting as much pull. So that just means you need to adjust. That could also mean that these suction cups are too small, and these suction cups are too small for me. I need to get, so I think these might be a 24 mm, and I need like probably like a 30, 32. So I'm definitely gonna need to get bigger suction cups. The bigger the breast, the bigger the suction cup, obviously. I've just been too lazy. It's like pumping will work if you have the wrong size. It's just better if you have the right size, obviously. And I've adjusted this and I'm getting better pull, but like this side, like, see? In the milk, I just felt the milk let down. So like, again, when you feel the milk let down, there's this button on the breast pump right here. Wait, where is it? Right here. That's the let down button. And you just push that. And it starts a different suction pattern. So like, the foremilk, I think I had that wrong last time too, because the foremilk is what comes out first. So the foremilk, before you're let down, you would be using like a normal suction where it's like it's like a slower suction, but then when you push the let down button, it starts to suck faster. So it's like, because your milk's already let down. So let's see. I've never had an inverted nipple problem, no, and if you have inverted nipples, then you really can't breastfeed. Sometimes the nipples are a little sore or a little tender after pumping because of the constant suction. I mean, but then again, sometimes it's like that after you actually feed your baby too. Like some women crack and bleed and all that kind of stuff. I have had that experience once where, where I cracked and I bled, and I didn't even really realize it. I just knew that it was a little tender and sore, but I couldn't figure out, well, what on earth was the problem. Also, baby can, so yeast comes from moisture and all that. And so if baby can have a yeast infection in their mouth, and they can pass it on to mom, and then her nipples can get all crazy and wacky too. But yes, I have had sore nipples, and they do hurt. But that's why you have, let me show you guys, I have everything here. So I have my clean wipe. And where is my lanolin? So, this is lanolin, Tender Care Lanolin by Medela. And it's soothing relief for sore nipples, all natural ingredients. I really think it depends on the person. Like for me, it can take a while, honestly, to heal because you're constantly using the nipple. I think the fastest way to heal is for you to kind of just alleviate everything on this side that's injured. And if you can't, then the healing process might take a little longer. But if you can just alleviate, like not feeding on that side, not pumping on that side, then you should heal pretty quickly. You know, it'll scab up, and then I think for me, I really want to say it would probably be like 3 weeks, and that's not really a short amount of time. But I was also still feeding too, until I realized, okay, let me just stop. But then the thing about stopping and just feeding on one side is that you could get lopsided. So like if you're just feeding on this side, and what did I tell you? Sorry, I'm cutting myself off, but I told you guys when I first started that my goal was to fill up both tubes. I felt really heavy on this side, and my nipples are fine. I don't have a nipple injury right now. But I felt really full on this side, and I felt like I would be able to fill up the tube in about 5 minutes. Look where we are now. Look at this progress. And this side, not so much. Yeah, with constant feeding, it takes a while. The best bet is just to not feed, but that's what I'm saying. It's tricky. It's really whatever works best for you, because you can get lopsided if you're just favoring one side. Hello, Omar. I'm not hand expressing now. I'm on a time, like, oh my gosh, it's actually kind of bugging me. My goal is to get the milk pumped out as fast as possible and be done. Hand expressing is something that you do at home. I'm not in the comforts of my own home, so I will not be hand expressing. And the request for hand expression is like, has me through the roof kind of sometimes, just because it's really repetitive for no reason. So right now I'm gonna just stop the pump, because this tube is full, but the breast was still pumping like at a really good rate. So I'm going to take the tube from the right side and hook it onto the left side, and hook it onto the left side. Now I'm gonna store this, and I've got another bottle. I have a really eventful weekend coming up, which means that the kids are going to need babysitters and things like that. I need as much milk as I can possibly get. So hand expression is like the furthest from my mind right now, to be completely honest with you. Anyway, back to the lopsidedness. So like when you're lopsided, you can actually really like have like a C cup on this side and like an A cup on this side, just because this breast might be really full and really like on a schedule because you're feeding and you're pumping, when this side's getting no action and it's kind of just like dwindling. So like I've never experienced like drying up on one side, but definitely being a little lopsided, and you can fix lopsidedness. You just have to, it'll take a little bit, and you just have to get back into the normal routines of feeding and pumping. However, everybody is different. Some may repair faster than others, and some may not. Some may still be a little lopsided even after they're done nursing. Some may not. It really just depends on the genetics of your body. I mean, there are a lot of factors that play a role in this whole breastfeeding thing. Uneven breasts occur when you have a favored breast. So let's say you have a baby and you're a new mom and you come home and you feed on this side all the time. Like maybe you'll feed on this side, every now and then, but you feed on this a lot. It's the most comfortable for you. It's the most comfortable for baby. It just seems to be working out really well for you. Well, what is going to happen is this breast is always going to be full and this one is not. Like, I'm actually a little lopsided right now, to be honest with you, but you can't really tell. Sometimes you can really, really tell. You're supposed to switch. It's definitely strongly encouraged to switch. So maybe your baby feeds for 30 minutes. You can do 15 on this side and 15 on this side. And make that a pattern. Always switch sides, always use both breasts, always pump on both breasts, always feed on both breasts, unless you're having cracked or sore nipple issues. Then that's the only time I would say give it a break. But definitely utilize both breasts, because unless you don't mind being uneven, that's totally, you know. Excuse me. So the 4th of July is coming up. Does everyone have plans? Where are you guys all from? Do you guys even celebrate July 4th, or are you in different countries? The other thing is that, this milk isn't coming out half as fast as the other side. Oh, okay, cool. What are you doing for the 4th? Do you like to watch the fireworks, or do you like to do the fireworks? Yeah, me too. Definitely. I don't mess around with things like that. I'm cool. Nice shows though. So do you guys remember how I switched from this side to this side, because this side was like giving me better results? However, I did stop the pump flow. Like, you know, if I had, excuse me, I'm tired. So if I had a bigger container, maybe even just like 2 more ounces taller, then I would have kept this on and probably would have been full now, but I had to take it off because it was to its limit. Now the milk is not pumping out the way that it was pumping out and as fast as it was pumping out with this one. And that's because sometimes it takes a little bit for your milk to replenish itself, kind of. Like, I haven't felt my letdown in a minute. Sometimes when I'm pumping, I'll feel a letdown 2 to 3 times. But I haven't felt a letdown. It's so weird, because sometimes, like, when you're around other babies, or you're thinking about your baby, your milk will let down. That has not really happened to me. It's a very common thing, and people say that it happens, but it's never really happened with me. However, like, sometimes I would say, like, wait, what? Oh, my left produces much more milk. Like, you could see through the top of this anyway. I mean, maybe it looks like they're kind of even, but like, you can't really tell, because now this one's getting emptied. But yeah, my left produces more milk. At least when I'm pumping, I have a more successful pump session with my left breast. But I always say baby can get out what the pump can't get out. So, like, it doesn't matter what side I feed on when I'm around him, and it doesn't matter how many times I feed him, he's gonna get out what he wants, like, what he needs. So, like, sometimes he can make the milk come down, just him being there, because they're like, it's so cool. The human body is like freaking awesome. And I know I say this all the time, but it's because, like, first of all, how are you born? Oh, camping's legit. That's fun. Sergio, I already said that I'm not doing hand expression. It's weird to like keep asking a question that I already answered. So like is there another answer you're looking for? Well, obviously you're looking for a yes, but like, so say I'm like, okay, fine, I'm gonna do a hand expression video just for you. What are you gonna use it for? Like, you know, like, what is it gonna do for you? Like, in all honesty. And if you would like to see a hand expression tutorial, you are more than welcome to go to my page, scroll down, find the video. I'm pretty sure it's not hard to find. It's very outstanding and it has the most views. Belmont Shore? I have no idea. I guess apparently we're gonna be, it will be me, my brother and sister-in-law, mother-in-law, and all the kids. And we're going to go watch a show across the water somewhere. I have no idea. But it should be really fun. So that's what I'll be doing. And then after that, the kids should be completely worn out and probably sleep on the way home, and then we'll probably go out and like kick it like grown-ups do. Maybe go get some drinks or something. Me too. I hope that everyone has a fun and exciting 4th, and I hope that you guys are all safe, and hopefully the next time I do my live stream I get the same audience and everybody comes back in one piece. And yeah. Yep, guys, I'm getting no play. I'm getting no play on this side. Cray, cray. I put the camera a little near, like you guys see a whole bunch of skin, just like stomach and leg, and then 2 more people join like that, and then it goes away, and then they go away. But I don't know what I was saying to you guys before. I'm sorry. I guess this is like really live, uncut. This is just me pumping, talking to y'all. But okay, maybe a little bit. I think I was talking about letdown. I'm not super tired. I don't know why I kept yawning, but I'm a little tired. I am. I don't know why, because I haven't been here in like 2 days, and then I come here today, and then I'm not gonna be here for another 2 days after that. Like, I'm not here a lot, so I don't know. Probably just life, adulting. Being an adult can be kind of tiring. But I don't have time to sit here and see if this bottle's gonna pump. So today, I only racked up about a bottle and a half, and usually I like to leave here. My goal is to leave here with 2 bottles, but that didn't work. It's okay. I'll just have to pump more this week while I'm not here, because I don't have time. It's almost 11 o'clock. At 10, maybe I'm going to stand here for 26 minutes. So I'm going to stand here for 60 more seconds, and then I'm going to go, because I've got to give a report. And this really sucks. I'm so irritated. So freaking irritated. But so yeah, so like, do you guys all have kids, or yes, no? And if you do, since I know that a majority of you guys are guys, or your kids breastfed, or when you have kids, do you want them to be breastfed, or what's your from a male perspective, what's your take on breastfeeding? And we could talk about this really quickly while I wrap up. I'm putting all my stuff away. Nobody? Hi, how are you? Breastfeeding is great. Do you have any kids? Nobody has children? Thank you, Jeremy. I really don't feel so pretty right now, but I guess feelings are feelings, but thank you, Jeremy. Congratulations, you have a kid on the way? That's awesome. So, have you shared with your, like, wife or girlfriend, videos, like, does she want to breastfeed? Do you want her to breastfeed? So, look, you guys, there's this little flap here. Did I show you that? And sometimes the milk gets stuck in here, so that's why every time Jeremy, what are you talking about? So anyway, sometimes I like open this at the end of my pump session to get out the excess milk, but there's none in here. Oh, there's a little bit. But you always should make sure your equipment is clean, like before and after you're done feeding, obviously, or pumping, obviously. But even if you don't, like, wash it out with soap and water, scald it with really, really hot water. And all of these products are dishwasher safe. I put them in the dishwasher all the time. But so this is how much milk I got. So 2.5 ounce bottles, and I filled this one up to about, so I have about 3 ounces. 2.5 ounces. I got 3.5 ounces. That's how much I got today. Then I'll take this home and freeze it. And that'll be all she wrote. I pump 3 days a week. I only pump if I have to go to work. If I don't work, then I don't pump, because I don't really pump at home, when I don't pump. I don't pump at home, and I don't pump. Sometimes I pump in the car though. Like it really depends on my milk situation, but like as like a routine thing, I only pump twice. I only pump 3 days a week. What? I'm looking at text messages, but you know, whatever. is the hands-free bra, and I can do a live demonstration one day about kind of how it works, but I kind of feel like that's a bit repetitive because I've already did a demonstration on I respect you if you want to show your boobs. Jeremy, it's not really about like me wanting to show them. It just has to do with it's the territory of like breastfeeding. And sometimes you have to, I just want to let other women know that it's okay. Like, you don't have to cover it up, and people in society make you feel like breastfeeding is just this taboo area, and it makes you feel all awkward and uncomfortable about breastfeeding when, why is that? I really don't get it. So like, it's not like I'm flaunting, I'm just trying to bring some awareness, like, and I'm not afraid, but I'm not like uploading peep shows either, is what I want people to understand. So when you have requests like, I will pretty much want you to go topless, like, no, that's because that's not what I'm promoting. You see what I mean? This is supposed to be education based, and it's supposed to be helping people. Well, I really appreciate that, seriously, like the feedback I get from people. Like when you say you're running, then I know that I'm doing something right. And I love it. And then if there's anything that I'm wrong on, definitely correct me if I'm wrong. There's always room for improvement. And anything you want me to elaborate on, feel free to ask me to elaborate. It's more than just seeing a breast and a nipple, honestly. Like, breastfeeding is really interesting and it's really cool, and that's why I decided to make a channel about it, because I'm like, okay, there needs to be a little bit more awareness, and there's not a lot of people stray away from it, and I just don't get it either. So that's just me in a nutshell. But I am getting ready to end this session now. I have to close up, and it's been nice chit-chatting with you guys, and we will see each other. Well, Tuesday's the 4th, so I won't be here on the 4th, but I may still upload a pump session video. I might even just do like a 4th of July live stream where maybe it won't have to do with breastfeeding. I don't know. Everyone might be busy by then, but we'll see. But it's been cool talking to you guys. Have a good night and have a happy 4th.